And one particular guy responded back to me and he said, I'm not doing so good right now. I've got a lot of, work stress. I got anxiety. I'm dealing with post-traumatic stress. But he's like, I want to tell you something. He goes, I thought when we went to Payson and you guys introduced this mindfulness, I didn't even know what that meant. And we did those breathing exercises out on the rocks. And he said that has absolutely helped me get through these last couple of months. Now, I'm not saying he's suicidal or anything like that, but just to hear that healing from somebody goes such a long ways. And I'm also, this past week, I've, unfortunately had to deal with somebody for the first time that has been suicidal. And so it's really, really helped force me to pour into them. And it's something I've never dealt with before. I'm not any mental health expert by any means, but being there as a friend and by the way, I just met this guy on Facebook. I was posting something and he just said, I need help. Through a Facebook chat, turned into a text, turned into a phone call, and then multiple texts this week. And I don't know this guy from Adam. Haven't met him in person yet. I plan on it, but just trying to talk him through some things this week. I think at the end of the day, he said to me, the only thing that I really appreciate the most is just somebody listening to me. So you just don't know how you're going to affect somebody's life. You don't know how you're going to change their trajectory and where they're at in their life. And we're all in different points. Like everybody compartmentalizes post-traumatic stress. And by the way, I don't call it a disorder because I don't feel like it is natural for human beings to go into combat and kill each other. It's not something that should be a normal thought process. Fight or flight might have been running from lions, hundreds and hundreds of years ago, but I don't consider it a disorder if there's when you got that kind of trauma. That's stuff that has to be worked through. We need a support network. And that's why I started this organization. I also, one of the other pillars is expert guidance, which helps pair veterans up with veteran service or officers that will help them file claims, because that is one of the biggest shortcomings of the VA. It's literally you're guilty until you're proven innocent. It's unfortunately the amount of paperwork and what they require from you is absolutely ridiculous. And I've had my own experience with my back, and I've been denied twice now, and I wore body armor for 2 years straight. And, I've got back issues. And so anyways, so that's kind of how the organization is founded.